Hello, today's a fun video. Yep, it's one that you probably clicked on because you're curious if you actually wear some of these fashion trends. So we're gonna be sharing 7 fashion trends that are out of style. They're outdated. We're not wearing them anymore. Just kidding, we still are wearing them, but they say that they're out of style. Some of them I agree with, some of them I totally disagree with, and a lot of them we're actually gonna be sounding off in the comments below. We're gonna be voting, and we're gonna see the battle. You can take a wild guess which one's going first. It's skinny jeans. Yep. Do I think they're out of style? No. You know why? Because how many people are getting so mad at the fact that others are saying that they're out of style proves that they are in fact still in style. I still do like skinny jeans, but I have been loving these wide leg jeans too. They're high-waisted. I do genuinely love them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put myself on the screen, side by side, one wearing skinny jeans, one wearing these jeans, and I want you to comment down below which team you're on, which ones you like better, which ones you're voting for, and I have no way of measuring the success of this. I just am curious as I scroll which one's gonna be the winner. So let me know. The next one I totally came up with on my own, so if you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be mad at me. It's those motivational graphic t-shirts that have words on them, you know, like the ones that say like, Cat's Coffee Weekends. Yeah, I have that shirt. And while I do really like my cat, and I really like coffee, man, I really like weekends. I just think that, you know, they're kind of on the way out. I think that if you're gonna actually wear them on the weekends, that's great. I think loungewear, great. But if you're styling them with a blazer, I feel like they've come and gone. This next one I'm really excited about because I never really liked it to begin with, and it has to do with sunglasses. So if you are new, hi, I'm Shay. I don't like sunglasses. I know I'm very weird. I just like to see all of the colors, the world and all of its beauty. I feel like when you put on sunglasses, everything gets dark, dim, and sad. I'm weird, I know. But the sunglasses that I think are finally out of style are the little bitty tiny framed ones that people don't even wear as sunglasses. They wear them on the tip of their nose and then they smize up at you like, anyway, I just think that it's over finally. And you can go back to like the sunglasses that actually work, that protect your eyes. Yeah, I know, you're wondering like, why even have these? Yeah, these are by Dior. These are really expensive. They were sent to me. I think a lot of you think that all these clothes and bags and shoes are sent to me. That's not true, but these were, surprisingly. Too bad I didn't ever wear them. Number 4, man, we're moving right along. It's gonna be a short video, but I like it to the point. So the next one that's totally out of style are biker shorts. I think a lot of you are excited about this, but I wanna preface with, I love biker shorts. I was introduced to them this past year or last couple years because of like Kim Kardashian, like everyone styled them in like a chic, stylish way. And I never, to be honest, I never really wore them like that, but I ordered them because it was a big fashion trend and man, was I hooked. I'm telling you guys, buy the darn biker shorts. I would say do not style them with, you know, blazers and these sunglasses. No, don't do that. But hey, if you're sitting on your couch, maybe you're actually cycling. Maybe you actually are biking. Maybe you're outside just pulling weeds. Maybe you're just going for a walk. Wear biker shorts. They are so darn comfortable. I'll link my favorite ones down below. They're from I think they're from Amazon. They come in a 2-pack. Man, totally worth it. This next one is going to be so shocking to you that the words are coming out of my mouth, but it's because I loved this trend so much. A lot of you didn't. A lot of you did though. I know I'm not the only ones. And I wanna say that I still like this, but there's a bad taste in my mouth associated with it. So it's tie-dye. Now hear me out with this. I think that this trend blew up so much at the very beginning of quarantine. I mean, it was just like quarantine, tie-dye, boom. Everyone wanted tie-dye for quarantine. And I did too. And so I have like many sets of just tie-dye and I love them. But I have to admit that when I look at the tie-dye, all I think is I'm like trapped in my house. So I think that's kind of why, you know, not only was it a trend that just blew up, and when that happens, it tends to go out of style, but then also people are just associating it with kind of like not a great time in our lives. So yeah, that's why I want to put that in the video. Shirts with twists in them. Now, I know I touched upon this in a very recent video. I talked about how I think it looks cheap, and I still think it does look cheap. But since that video, it's like opened my eyes. Like I see it everywhere. And I feel like not only is it a lazy design element to a shirt where it does look cheap, but I think it's just out of style. Like if it's done in a good way, where it actually serves a purpose in creating a nice silhouette on your body, like maybe the twist is to the side, again, it flatters you well, great, wear that twist. But if it's just like a droopy twist, no, it's cheap, but then also just outdated. Okay, so this next one has nothing to do with clothes or shoes or accessories. It has to do with your eyelashes. Yes, and honestly, it's not that surprising, because natural foundation, natural eye makeup, like natural is definitely more what we're seeing. So the fake eyelashes that are so long and heavy are just kind of out of style now. And I ran with those eyelash extensions for a while. Oh, I did not really like them, but I mean, that was the thing to do. And now it's just not really the thing anymore. And this is not sponsored, okay? This is not sponsored by Vegamour, but you guys know, well, I do, just so you know, I love Vegamour. This is the lash serum that I've been using for months now, but I love their lash serum, guys. It really made a big difference. I feel like my lashes are so much longer now, but they look natural, but just really long. So I have a code, it's Shay. You'll get 20% off your whole order if you want to try it. Yay for no more lash extensions. So that was everything. See, it wasn't even that bad. We survived. And don't forget about that debate, the skinny versus wide leg. Comment down below. And then the things that I actually did like the Vegamour and biker shorts, I'll have it linked down below. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Consider subscribing and following, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye.